Hello students, welcome back to Applications of Trigonometry Class 10 Mathematics. We were doing exercise 9.1 and till question number 8 I think we have done. Now we will be proceeding from question number 9 to the last question, and if time permits I will be doing the other questions of RS as well as some other side book if there is time. Now we will be doing question number 9. Now let us see what is question number 9. Question number 9 is the angle of elevation of the top of it. Let me write the first and the last words. The angle and the last word is building. Now let us read the question. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree. So the angle of elevation of the top of a building, the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 30 degree, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. So obviously since this is 60 degree, the tower will be having the height more than that of the building. So I have increased the height of the tower. So this one is tower. This one is building. This one is 60 degree. Let us name it A, B, C, D. Now if the tower is 50 meter high, tower is 50 meter high. Find the height of the building. So let us suppose that the height of the building is h meter. So we have to find the height of the building. So it's an easy question, children. What we will do? Suppose that first we will find this distance BD by using tan ratio in the triangle ABD. Then after getting the value of BD, again we will be using tan ratio in triangle CBD. Then we will be getting the value of H. So children, again I repeat, read the question, draw the figure properly. Your solution is absolutely correct. So let us start. Let AB equals to 50 meter be the tower, and CD equals to h meter say be the building. Let us suppose this one is x meter. Let CD equals to BD equals to x meter. To find, what we have to find? CD equals to h meter equals to height of the building. So solution: in right angle triangle ABD, tan 60 degree equals to tightly pulled back equals to 50 by x. This implies root 3 equals to 50 by x, implies x equals to 50 by root 3. I am leaving over here because the value of x is not asked. If value of x is asked, then I will leave this, I will convert this surd which is in the denominator to a rational form. If needed to change, I will be changing afterwards. Now in right angle triangle CBD, tan of 30 degree equals to CD by BD equals to h by x equals to h by 50 by root 3 equals to root 3 by 50 h. Now tan 30 value is how much? 1 by root 3. So this implies 1 by root 3 equals to root 3 by 50 h. Now this implies, cross multiply, 3h equals to 50 implies h equals to 50 by 3. This you convert to decimal or leave it as such. So this will be equals to h equals to 3 1 ja and 2 and 0 3 6 ja and 3 3 3 is a 9 and 3 3 and so on. Let us leave it as such. This one meter and this one is the ANS answer. So let us move to the next question. So children, it's a kind request. Please read the question, draw the figure and try to solve the question by your own. Let us move to the next question. You can leave the answer over here in terms of fraction also, as over here 16 2 by 3 meter as well. Question number 10. Now moving to question number 10, let us first read question number 10. What is question number 10? Question number 10 is saying that two poles of equal height let us suppose it is h meter, are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. So this width is 80 meter. From a point on the road, any point is taken on the road. Let us suppose this point is P. Let us make it A, B, C and D. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 and 30 degree. So over here 60 and 30. 60 degree and 30 degree. Find the height of the poles and the distances of the point from the poles. So we have to find H, AP and BP. So question, you understand and draw the figure and then only you proceed. So here it is given that two poles of equal height are standing on either side of the road. The width of the road is 80 meter. Also, if we take any point P on this road, from this point P, if we see the top of the poles on the either side, it is making angle of elevation of 30 and 60 degree. We have to find the height of the pole as well the distance of this point from the either poles. So let us suppose this distance is x, then this distance will be equals to 80 minus of x meter. This one is x meter, so this will be 80 minus of x meter. So let us proceed. Let AC equals to BD equals to h meter be the poles. Let AB equals to 80 meter be the width of the road. Let P be a point on the road such that AP equals to, we have supposed x meter, and BP equals to 80 minus of x meter. Now to find AC equals to BD equals to h equals to height of the poles, and number 2 AP and BP. More than half of the board it takes in writing the introduction. Solution part. In triangle A CAP, these all are right angle triangles. In triangle CAP, tan of 30 degree equals to h by x. This implies 1 by root 3 equals to h by x. Sorry, h by x. This implies x equals to root 3 h. Let us make it equation 1. In triangle DBP, tan of 60 degree, I am writing directly children over here, you should write AC by AP and then put the value. Tan of 60 degree is equals to h by 80 minus of x equals, this implies tan 60 value is how much? Root 3 equals to h by 80 minus x. Now we want both the value of h and x, so we have to, but even then to get the one variable, the value of one variable, we have to eliminate one. So let us put either of the value, whichever we want. So what I can eliminate is, let us see, h equals to 80 minus of x into root 3, whichever will be easier in our calculation. Now if I put h equals to over here x by root 3, it will be more easier. Now see over, if I put x is equals to over here root 3h, then also over here it will 80 root 3 will come. Both are easy. I am substituting the value of h. So this implies h equals to, h value is how much, children? X by root 3 equals to 80 minus x into root 3, and you have to write over here from 1. Then after this, where will be? So this implies x equals to 80 minus x into 3. This implies x plus of 3x equals to 80 into 3. This implies 4x equals to 80 into 3. This implies x equals to 80 into 3 by 4. So over here this implies x equals to 60 meter, and therefore h equals to, how much was the value of h? X by root 3. So this will be equals to 60 by root 3. So this will be equals to 60 root 3 by 3 equals to 20 root 3. Therefore answer, h equals to height of pole equals to 20 root 3 meter, and distance, or simply you write directly, PA equals to x equals to 60 meter, and BP equals to 80 minus x equals to 80 minus of 60 equals to 20 meter. So this one, and this one is our answer. So I can write over here answer. Now let us move to question number 11. Moving to question number 11. Question number 11 says that a TV tower stands vertically on a bank of a canal. From a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower, the angle of elevation of the tower is 60 degrees. So from any point C, from any point which is taken just opposite to the tower, let us suppose that point is C. So now from the point C, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees. Now from another point 20 meter away from this point, on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, same line it is, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. This one is 30 degree from here. Now find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. So we have to find the value of AB and over here BC. So AB I am supposing as h meter, and BC I am supposing as x meter. Figure is given in the question, so you cannot change the figure, you cannot change the naming of the question. Naming of the figure, whatever is given in the question. So take care of this. If you name over here PQRS, 0 marks will be given to you. Don't change the name. So let us start. Given. Everywhere I was writing let. Here I am writing given. Given AB equals to h meter, say this I am supposing be the is the what it was, a TV tower, be the TV tower, and BC equals to x meter, say is the width of canal. To find h and x, you can give the numbering also, number 1 h and number 2 x. Now solution part. I think it's very easy, children. In two right angle triangles you can get the value of using tan ratio, you can get the value of h and x. So in triangle ABC, tan of 60 degree equals to h by x. This implies spaceless root 3 equals to h by x. This implies h equals to root 3x. Let us make it equation 1. Now in triangle ABD, tan of 30 degree equals to h by 20 plus x. This implies 1 by root 3 equals to h by 20 plus x. Now I need h and x both, so one I have to eliminate. Okay, I am eliminating h only. So this implies 1 by root 3 equals to root 3x by 20 plus x, and in bracket what we will write? From 1. Now cross multiplication, 3x equals to 20 plus x. This implies 2x equals to 20, implies x equals to 10 meter. Therefore 1 imply h equals to root 3 into 10 equals to 10 root 3 meter. Therefore height of TV tower equals to 10 root 3 meter, and width of canal equals to x value is 10 meter, and this is the answer. This sum also another very easy sum. Now let us see question number 12. Now question number 12. Question number 12 says that from the top of a 7 meter high building, let us make building whose height is 7 meter, let us name it. The angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower. So cable tower, horizontal level, this one is C. Now from the top of the building, the angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower is 60 degree. So the figure will be somewhat like this, and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. So foot of the tower is this one, so depression 45 degree, depression is downwards. So A, B, C, D, let us name it over here E. This one is 90 degree, 45 sorry, 45 degree. Find the height of the tower. So we have to find the length DC. So let us start. Let AB equals to 7 meter be the building, and CD equals to DE plus of EC be the tower. To find CD equals to H meter, I am supposing it is H meter, be the, to find CD equals to H meter, that is height of tower. Language of the question, children, you can frame by your own. So solution, let AE equals to BC equals to X meter. Now children, over here see, we can use tan ratio in this triangle as well as this triangle also, because this line is parallel to this horizontal line, I mean the line parallel to the base. So over here, these two lines are parallel, then this angle equals to this angle. So we can use the tan ratio in this triangle as well. Now it is advisory to use in this triangle only, but in this triangle also we can use. What I mean to say is, children, over here always whenever we measure the angles, the angle is always measured anti-clockwise direction, and over here the angle is in clockwise direction. So this angle should be considered negative. Whenever the angle is taken clockwise direction, the angle becomes negative. This negative positive, since till 10 it is not taught, it is taught after standard 10, that is from standard 11 onwards. That's why I am saying that whether you consider the tan ratio in this triangle or this triangle, both are correct for till standard 10. But means the correct way is to consider the tan ratio in this triangle only, because in this triangle we are considering the angle in anti-clockwise direction over here. Whatever you do, both will be correct. Now let A equals to BC is equals to x meter. So let us write over here x meter. This one as x meter. Now in triangle DEA, means we try our best, or I try, you should also try to name the point wherever there is 90 degree in between. So DE in triangle DEA, tan of 60 degree equals to tightly pulled back. This implies root 3 equals to DE by x. This implies DE equals to, or we can write x, because we don't need x, we have to eliminate, we will be eliminating x. So x is equals to DE by root 3. Take care children, what I said, we don't need x, so I want to eliminate x, so I will be expressing the other terms in terms of x. Now in triangle ABC, tan of 45 degree equals to tightly pulled back. This implies 1 equals to AB by x. This implies AB equals to x meter. Therefore, if AB is x meter, AB length to given, my children. This implies 1 equals to AB length is 7 by x. This implies x equals to 7 meter. Let us make it equation number 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2 we get 7 equals to DE by root 3. This implies DE equals to 7 root 3. Therefore, DC is equals to DE plus of EC equals to 7 root 3 plus of 7. Both are equal. Plus of 7 equals to 7 into root 3 plus 1. You can leave the answer as such, or this one is meter, or you can write over here 7 into 2.732. Whatever is the answer, that you will be writing. First let me see what is the answer given. Question number 12 of exercise 9.1, correct? 9.1, question number 12. It has left the answer as such only. So this only is the answer, no need of writing all this. Write simply ANS answer. So let us move to the next question, that is question number 13. Now question number 13. Question number 13 says that as observed from the top of a 75 meter high lighthouse from the sea level. So lighthouse is there, let us name it AB, and the height of the lighthouse is 75 meter. From the sea level, the angle of depression of the two ships are 30 degree and 45 degree. So two ships are there. Let us suppose the position of the two ships are at the position C and D, and the angle of depression is 30 and 45 degree. So depression, so this one is 30 and this one is 45 degree. So this one 30, 30, and this one 45 degree. Take care children, how I have made the angle which is more, which has more value will be closer to the vertical length. I mean the pole, the tower, whatever it is, the angle which has higher value will be closer to the tower, to the lighthouse, or whatever, whichever is vertical height. And this one is 30 degree, it is away, more away from this 45 degree. So angle of depression from this point it is observed. So make a horizontal line, make this one as 30 degrees. So this 30, this one 30, this 45, so this one 45, because these two lines are parallel and hence these two angles alternate and these two angles alternate. So what we have to do, if one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the two ships. This length is given 75 meter. The angle of depression of the two ships are this and this. If one ship is exactly behind the other, find the distance between the two ships. Simply we have to find this distance x. Let us suppose that this distance is y meter. So actually we have to find x, but if we will not find y, we cannot find x also. So I have named this BC length as y meter. So in the solution, let AB equals to 75 meter be the lighthouse and C and D be the position of the two ships, and C and D be the position of two ships. Children, you can mold the statement or frame the statements by your own. C and D be the position of the two ships such that angle ACB equals to 45 degree and angle, don't write angle because it is angle of depression over here. More writing will make a story. Let CD equals to x meter and BC equals to y meter. To find CD equals to distance between the two ships equals to x meter. Now in the solution part, in triangle, so we have to explain if we wish, but with figure also it is quite explained. I mean how this angle is 30 degree and how this angle becomes 45 degree. So in triangle, let us make 90 degree. In triangle ABC, tan of 45 degree equals to AB by BC. This implies 1 equals to 75 by y. This implies y equals to 75 meter. In triangle ABD, tan of 30 degree equals to AB by BD implies 1 by root 3 equals to 75 by BD is y plus x. Now this implies y plus x. In place of y I can write 75. So 75 plus x equals to 75 root 3. This implies x equals to 75 root 3 minus of 75. So this implies x equals to 75 into root 3 minus 1. And this one meter, and this must be the answer because root 3 value is not given in the question. So this also question which was based on the angle of the depression. So the question when comes based on the angle of the depression, the figure is very important. You should draw. If you are not drawing this one and directly solving over here, your marks may be cut. Now in this question children, how this one is 30 degree, this one is 45 degree, by using the alternate angle concept, you can explain over here. I haven't explained, but if you explain this will be more good. Let us move to the next question, that is question number 14. Question number 14. A 1.2 meter tall girl, I have written the first and the last part of the question as well as the figure which is drawn in the question I have drawn over here. Now explanation part, pay attention. A 1.2 meter tall girl, suppose a girl is there whose height is 1.2 meter, spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. So suppose balloon is here. Now this girl is seeing this balloon which is at a height of 88.2 meter. So children, if we count, the angle of elevation will be counted from here and this height then will be considered. Now since this height is 1.2 meter, this height which will be taken as perpendicular in this triangle will be equals to 88.2 minus 1.2, that is 87. So this height will be equals to 87 meter and the whole height will become then 88.2 meter. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degree. So this angle is given as 60 degree. After some time the angle of the elevation reduces to 30 degree. So when the balloon travels a distance, suppose this balloon goes over here, then the angle of the elevation from the eyes of this girl, it is changes from 30 to 60 degree. So this angle changes to 30 degree. So similarly this will be this is 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, which is the height of the girl. This hole is 88.2 meter. So this length will be equals to 87 meter. Now what we have to find the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. So we have to find this length, this distance. So I think you understand the concept of the question. Let us start from the figure which is given in the question. So actually I have named over here. So actually what we have to find the distance CE. So let AB equals to DE equals to 1.2 meter be the height of the girl, and FD equals to ABCDEFG H, let us name. FD is equals to GH equals to 88.2 meter be the height of the balloon from the ground level. From the ground level. Now to find, then FE equals to GC will be equals to FD minus of ED equals to 88.2 minus of 1.2 equals to 87 meter. So now here I can write as 87 meter, and this also we can write as 87 meter. Okay. Now to find CE equals to the distance traveled by the balloon. So solution: in a right angle triangle GBC, GCB, tan of 60 degree equals to GC by BC. This implies root 3 equals to 87 by BC. This implies BC equals to 87 by root 3. 87 by root 3. Again, let us write in meter. Again, in right angle triangle FEB, tan of 30 degree equals to FE by BE. This implies 1 by root 3 equals to FE is how much? 87, and BE is BC plus of CE. This implies BC plus of CE equals to 87 root 3. This implies 87 by root 3 plus of CE. We have to find BC plus CE. BC plus CE is 87 root 3. Directly also we can get over here. No need of the other triangle. In the question it is asked now to find CE equals to distance travelled by the balloon. And CE, oh no, we have to find the length CE. So BC plus CE equals to 87 by cross multiplication. So let us put the value from equation number 1. So BC value is how much? 87 by root 3 plus of CE equals to 87 root 3. Right over here from 1. Now space is not there. So this implies CE equals to 87 root 3 minus of 87 by root 3. So this will be equals to 87 common root 3 minus 1 by root 3. So this will be equals to 87, then 3 minus 1 by root 3. So it will be equals to 87 into 2 by root 3. Little bit space is required. I am rubbing here. So therefore CE equals to 87 into 2 by 3 into root 3. Rationalization I have done. So over here 3 2s are 3 9s are. So this will be 2 9s are 18. Carry 1 2 2s are 4 1 5. 58 root 3 meter. Therefore distance travelled by balloon equals to 58 root 3 meter, and this one is the answer. So children, a good question it is, and it is important from the examination point of view as well. Concept is, if you understand the concept, solution is very easy. So let us move to question number 15 now. Now question number 15. Question number 15 is, a straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. So let us make first tower and a highway. This one is highway. A man standing at the top of the tower, let us name it AB. A man is standing here. Observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degree. So this one, depression 30 degree. So this also is 30 degree, which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. Means the car is moving towards the tower with a uniform speed. Now 6 minutes later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree. Now suppose after 6 minutes the car reaches at the point D, then in this case the angle of the depression is coming to be 60 degree. So because of this alternate angle property, this also angle is 60 degree. Now question it is asked is, find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. So we have to find the time taken by the car to move the distance dB. So again I am explaining the question. Tower AB is there. A man standing on the top of the tower observes a car on the highway. Now this car is approaching towards the tower. At one point this person sees that the angle of the depression of the car is 30 degree. This one 30, so this also is 30. Again after 6 seconds. After 6 seconds the car reaches at the point D, and then the person observes that the angle of the depression is 60 degree. So we have to find the distance, the time taken by the car to travel the distance dB. Means what time the car will take to move to the tower after it reaches the point D. So it's an important question. let us start. Let AB be the tower and let C and D be the position of the cars. Given time taken by the car to travel CD equals to 6 seconds. Let the uniform speed of the car be, anything you suppose, I am supposing V meter per second. Then CD, distance equals to speed into time, so equals to speed into time equals to 6V meter. Now let dB is equals to Y meter and time taken to cover dB equals to T seconds. Then dB is equals to, again speed into time, speed is V and time is T, so TV meter. So this distance we are now writing 6V and this one as TV meter. Now this I am using over here, the 6V is and TV. You can directly use also as X and Y, and afterwards you can substitute the time value and can equate the value. After equating you can get the value of this distance dB, and hence by calculation you will be getting the time taken to cover dB. Whichever is easier method, children opt that with concept and correctly. Now in triangle ABC, tan of 30 degree equals to tightly pulled back, so AB by CB. This implies root 3 equals to AB by CB. CB is CD plus of DB equals to AB. Now CD is 6V and DB is TV. This implies root 3 equals to AB by 6 plus T into V. This implies AB equals to 6 plus of T into root 3 V. Let us make it equation 1. Now in triangle ABD, one mistake I have done, children. Now in triangle ABD, tan of 60 degree equals to AB by DB. This implies root 3 equals to AB by TV. This implies AB equals to root 3 into V into T. Again in triangle ABC, tan of 60 degree equals to AB by CB implies, tan of 30 degree, no, implies 1 by root 3 equals to AB value I am writing over here, make it 1, root 3 VT by over here CB. CB is CD plus DB equals to root 3 into V into T, and CD value is how much? 6V, and dB value is how much? dV. Now this implies 1 by root 3 equals to root 3 into Vt by 6 plus T into V. So I am cancelling this V. This implies 3T equals to 6 plus T. This implies 2T equals to 6, implies T equals to 3 seconds. Therefore, required time taken directly you write. Therefore, required time taken equals to 3 seconds, and this is the answer. Children, with concept you can do it by the other methods as well, but children, don't take this CD length as 6 meter, or while calculating, some of the students they take CD is equals to 6 and do the calculation in this way. It is totally wrong, and hence marks will not be awarded. So I think you have understood. Let us move to the last question of this exercise, that is question number 16. Now let us move to question number 16. Question number 16 says that the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. So answer is given, we have to simply prove it. So suppose this one is the tower and the So suppose AB is the tower of height h meter. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter. So let us suppose this one is 4 meter and this one is 9 meter. From the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Now two angles are said to be complementary if their sum is 90 degree. So if this is theta, this will be equals to 90 minus of theta degree. Theta degree and 90 minus of theta degree. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. So solution part. Let AB equals to h meter be the tower. Let BC equals to 4 meter and BD is equals to 9 meter. Let angle ACB equals to ADB equals to theta degree. Then angle ACB equals to 90 minus of theta degree. Children, you can take this angle also as theta, and then this will be equals to 90 minus theta. Only the thing is given that both their sums should be equals to 90 degree. Now to prove AB equals to, what is the answer? 6 meter. Now proof part, let us start. Let us make it 90 degree. In triangle ABC, tan of 90 minus of theta equals to tightly pulled back. This implies cot theta equals to AB by 4. Let us make it equation 1. And in triangle ABD, tan of theta equals to AB by BD. Now this implies tan theta equals to AB by BD length is given as 9. Now 1 into 2 implies cot theta into tan theta equals to AB by 4 into AB by 9. Now cot theta into tan theta is 1. So 1 equals to AB square by 36. This implies AB equals to under root of 36 equals to 6 meter. Negative not considered because distance or length cannot be negative. So this answer is 6 meter. So children, I am ending my video here itself because the duration of the video should not exceed more. And one more video I will be making in which sums of R.S. Agarwal from this applications of trigonometry I will be dealing. Some important sums also which I feel comes in the examination. So children, till now, whatever sums we have done, I have done from NCERT, that you practice, from R.S. Agarwal, from the solved examples as well as the exercise sums, whatever you can do, you do. The doubt sums, please do ask me. So till then, goodbye. Thank you children.